So just an update for the people who've been following the podcast. I don't know why my camera's blurry. The podcast will be returning in the fall. That doesn't mean we're not going to have content, though. We're working on a lot of good stuff, some video essays, and some Let's Play content. Me and Gray are going to be playing horror and horror-adjacent games and doing playthroughs of them. Right now, we're working on V Rising, and we're going to have the first episode of that up in the next few days. My goal is to have something every day for you guys, up until the point where we pick up the podcast again in the fall. So what I'm asking is, if you know any great horror games, multiplayer horror games specifically, that we could play with 2 people, let me know down in the comments. Like I said, right now we're playing V Rising. That should be a heck of a lot of fun. And while we play, we're going to have, I guess, what you might call mini podcasts, because we're going to be talking about horror stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you like what we do here, you're going to enjoy the Let's Plays. In the meantime, we also are doing content over on TikTok. We're doing a paranormal news thing over there. That's been a lot of fun. And we are going to start transferring episodes over here very soon. It's just a heck of a lot easier to record over there. But if you want early access to those, follow us on TikTok. Just look for Liminal Radio. You'll recognize the logo. In the meantime, we appreciate your patience. The podcast is just a lot. And sadly, we realize we got to scale it back a bit. We're not going to be able to do constant episodes every day of the year, especially considering they can be up to 2.5 hours long, and that's like maybe 6 hours of editing on my part. If it was the only thing I was working on, it'd be fine, but I'm working on about 4 other things. Shameless self-promotion, check out Save Awesome Studio. But we were really happy to see that 160 some odd people enjoyed our stuff enough to subscribe, and it really does make us want to keep going with this. Until then, thank you for joining us on the Station Between Stations. There's going to be a lot more content for you guys soon. I'm sorry there was a bit of a drought there.